Hey guys, CC Corey here, the North Florida Angler. This video is for the avid bass angler who's never caught a 10-pound bass and is now serious about trying to catch one. I have 4 tips that'll help you catch that elusive 10-pound bass. Tip number 1, you need to fish on proven big bass waters. In other words, you need to fish on waters that produce large numbers of 10-pound plus bass year after year. Stay away from waters that produce lots of nice quality fish but very few true trophies. In other words, you want to stack the deck to your favor as much as possible. There's an old saying, you can't catch them if they ain't there. There's a lot of truth to that when you're going after big trophy bass. Some of the best waters in my neck of the woods are the St. Johns River, Rodman Reservoir, Lake George, and Crescent Lake. Those are some of the better waters that I like to fish. Tip number 2, you need to fish the right time of year and on the right days. To me, the best time of year to fish around here in North Florida starts probably about the middle of January and goes all the way through about the middle of May. And then it starts slowing down a little bit. The 2 most consistent months are probably February and March. Now, the best days to fish. I like to fish right around the full and new moons. I have a client that comes down and fishes with me the full moon of March every year, and he always catches big bass. Also, I like to fish the last couple days just before a big cold front, a storm front hits. Seems like the bass feed really good just before a storm front hits. I like fishing low pressure systems. I like fishing overcast days with a slight chop on the water. Those are good days to fish. The worst days to fish are probably right after a cold front hits, when it's really windy and high pressure and it's cold. It's not impossible to catch a big bass during those times, but it's a lot tougher, you know, and the wind can make it really tough also. Tip number 3, you need to use heavy tackle. Every year I have people come up to me and tell me sad sob stories about some giant bass that they had hooked on and it got away from them. You need to use heavy tackle. Yes, you can catch a big bass on an ultralight rod if you had him in open water, but he's not going to be in open water. You know, most of the time that big bass is going to be in the heaviest, thickest cover you can find. So you need to use heavy tackle. The type of outfits I like to use like a 7-foot flipping stick, something like this right here. I like a stiff butt right here. This part needs to be really stiff. And then I like a nice soft tip. That is my favorite rod and reel right there. I like to use the old style Ambassador bait casting reels like this right here. They're very durable and strong, and it holds they have a very large line capacity. You can hold a lot of heavy pound mono on them. My favorite line, I like to use Trilene Big Game mono in 25-pound test. You can also use braided line, but I wouldn't use any less than 50 pounds. I still think mono's better though. For the hook, I like to use a strong, sharp 4/0 or 5/0 J hook. I like offset open hooks, and I like to use a straight shank weedless hook. Tip number 4, I like to use a big wild shiner as bait. Something about like this right here. I like shiners in the 6 to 11 inch size class. That is my favorite size bait to use. And the reason I like to use them about that size is not only can you catch really big bass on those, but also you'll get some action too. It kind of helps keep you going. You'll catch a few smaller fish and it'll kind of give you some action along the way while you're searching for that big trophy. Alright guys, those are my 4 tips for a 10-pounder. What you need to do now is just get out there and put in your time, do your homework, learn the waters, learn the techniques, Be patient and apply these four tips, and I guarantee you, sooner or later you're going to catch that big trophy bass. In the meantime, check out this new video I just posted, and remember, if you like watching videos of large or unusual catches, if you like seeing heavily bent rods, and if you like the sound of a screaming drag, subscribe to my channel, The North Florida Angler. Till next time, guys, tight lines, good fishing, and we'll see you out there in the water. Okay, I gotta run, guys. Let's see if I can hook him. Can I get my bait? Okay, I think I got him hooked. He's fighting pretty good. Oh, he's dripping drag. That might be a good fish. Might be a good fish. He's pulling really hard. Real hard. Stripping drag. Fighting real hard. That's a nice bass. Oh yeah, real nice bass. There he is down there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here. Okay. We got him. Alright. That's the one I'm looking for right there. Oh yeah. That's a nice bass right there. Shoot ya. That is a nice one. Real nice fish. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that guy right there. Oh yeah. That is a nice fish. Real nice bass right there. Real nice bass. Get his hook out of him. He was hooked good. Fought good. Real good he fought. Strip drag is a strong fish. Boy, he was hooked good. He was hooked good. Okay. There he is right there. Let's see how long he is. Oh yeah, that is a nice fish. Okay, he is, wow, he's almost 27 inches, just a little under 27 inches. Just a little under 27 inches. Alright, let's see how big he is. I bet he's gonna weigh a lot. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It looks like right at 11 pounds. He's like just a hair over 11 pounds. Oh man, that is a beautiful fish right there. Oh shoot yeah. I am happy with that one. I am happy with that one right there. Real happy with that one. Yeah, real happy with him. Alright, I'm going to put this guy in the well and get some pictures of him a little bit later. Shoot yeah. Look at that sucker. Alright. Okay, not bad at all. Okay, here goes the biggest one first. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Chair out of the way here. That's a beautiful fish. Look at that sucker right there. That is a monster. Monster bass right there. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful fish. Look at it. Beautiful. Beautiful monster bass. 11 pounds. There it is right there. Look at that mouth on that sucker. Yep. Just a hair under, I think 27 inches, I believe. Okay. I'm gonna let her back go. There she goes. Revive her back. There she goes. She just swam out of my hands. There she goes. All right.